very dangerous situation with 4 suspects inside a possibly stolen car, and they may have been involved in a burglary. And you can see he just went right by that guy there, making this left-hand turn. The police officer still right on top of him, and every once in a while you see the officer is trying to get him off the road, and then he's not able to do that. There the guy's making a left-hand turn. Extremely dangerous what's happening right here. These cars are going at a very high speed. Let's say the officer's trying now to get him off the road, and he did. He crashed into another car, and they see more police cars on the scene. You see more officers coming out of the car, and the suspects are running from police. It looked like the officer just tasered him. That suspect is now down on the ground, taken into custody, but there are more suspects in this car. We have seen one that got out and is now being handcuffed, and police are bringing out the others from the car. There you can see that person being brought out of the back of that vehicle. Again, this is taking place in Hialeah, but this is a chase that started in Sunrise on I-75 going southbound. The car got off on the Gratney Expressway, later on Northwest 57th Avenue, and there you can see one guy bolted out of the car, was tasered by police and taken into custody. Another guy was pulled out of the back seat, and that leaves 2 more suspects. The driver and somebody else apparently was in that back seat. There's 1, 2. And now we can see that the 4 have been taken into custody by police. All right, so let me just bring you up to date on what we have here. This was apparently a stolen car. The 4 suspects, according to police, were involved in a burglary somewhere in western Broward County. They were on I-75, went southbound into Miami-Dade County, got off on the Gratney Expressway and into Hialeah. They were throughout the streets there in Hialeah, into residential areas, very dangerously, and police have taken these 4 suspects into custody after this pursuit has come to an end. Now, we want to show you, if you're just joining us, we have videotape that we can turn around. You can see how this chase came to an end. Police, during that maneuver, they were able to get that car off to the road, and you can see that suspect running from police right there was finally tasered. This is the point where he's tasered by the officer, brought down, and other officers on the scene putting handcuffs on him, taking him into custody. And then 3 other suspects are inside the vehicle. One was pulled out of the back. The driver was pulled out as well. The passenger has been taken into custody. But again, police telling us that these 4 suspects involved in a burglary. We now have an exact location of where this is happening. This is East 8th Avenue and 65th Street in Hialeah. Police from Broward and Miami-Dade County have been involved in this takedown, which we have brought you here live on CBS 4. And we apologize for information coming in little by little, but this is a breaking situation. Chopper 4 was over the scene, and we have brought this to you live just to keep you up to date on what is happening in Hialeah. We're now getting ready for CBS 4 News at noon in just a few minutes, so we're going to take it back to our regular programming for a few minutes, and then Maribel Rodriguez and I will join you in the studio. I'm Elliot Rodriguez from the CBS 4 Newsroom.